Hi everyone, a very good evening to you all. In today's video, we're going to discuss some statistic data what we have from the client and how we can implement this data for our future drives. So first, let's discuss the statistic data of Delhi Drive. So Delhi Drive happened on 27th of April 2024 and total 82 candidates attempted the preliminary round. Out of those 82 candidates, total 14 candidates cleared the preliminary round and they had to go for a face-to-face round of interview at a client's office or client's location. Out of those 14 candidates, 8 candidates got final select and they all will be joining on 10th of June, except one candidate who has an exam on 10th of June, so he will be joining in the next batch. So apart from that, each and every candidate is joining the organization. Now the second drive what we had after that was on 24th of May 2024, which was there in Mumbai location. Total 48 candidates attempted the preliminary round, and out of 48 candidates, approximately 9 candidates cleared the preliminary round who had to go for a face-to-face round of interview. Out of those 9 candidates, total 5 candidates have been selected got final selection and they will be joining the company. Usually if we actually see the numbers, so total if we are sending 10 candidates for the preliminary round, we are getting one final select candidate who is joining the organization. As you can see in Delhi Drive, it was 82, out of which 8 candidates got final select. And in Mumbai Drive, there were 48 candidates, out of which 5 candidates are joining the organization. Now let's come to the execution part. What was our observation while working with this client and how we can use this data for our future reference. First is preliminary clear results. Usually the trend what we have seen is every time a candidate appears for a preliminary round, they have a preliminary round every day. So they process the CVs in batches. Usually the results which come within 3 working days, those are the actual good candidates as per the client's requirement. Those whose result does not come within 3 working days, what happens is their file keeps on getting re-reviewed because even client wants to close this position. The reason being, they want to shut their US operation and they want to outsource all the work to their Indian office. So these are the candidates whose results get delayed. My suggestion to all the freelancers who are working, do not focus on candidates whose results have not come. Reason being, once we upload the CV, once they submit the file to the company's HR or whatever, they are already in the system. So these candidates are being processed automatically without us following up with the HR or without us not following up with the HR manager. By asking an individual feedback for an individual candidate, it's not going to make a very big difference because the HRs are not the final people who give prelim selects candidates. It's the evaluation team which sits in the US office. They give the evaluation report at the end of the day or week. So they are going to take their usual time to process those files. There is absolutely no point following up for those 1 or 2 candidates whose prelim results have not come. If the candidate is not good enough, their prelim will take a lot of time to come. Prelim results will take a lot of time to come. And the chances of him getting final selects are also very less. So rather than focusing on the prelim results which has not come, let's focus on how many more candidates we can push in for the preliminary round should be our criteria. Second is they have a 45 days joining cycle. So whenever there is a offline drive, so right now we are working on Kolkata drive, then we will be working on Lucknow drive, then there will be a Chandigarh drive which is taking place. After the drive gets over, it's a 45 days process. So after the drive gets over, within 7 working days, they give us a final select results saying that these are the 10 candidates, 15 candidates who we have liked through you, and we will be going ahead with this set of candidates. After this thing gets over, after they give us the final selects, then there is an expectation call from the client. Then they have another meeting with the HR and then they are given a final date of joining. After the face-to-face round of interview is over, we do not have to get involved into the process of all this 45 days because they have a quite sufficient system in place which they are putting in play, and they are giving us good results through that system. Now, what are we looking for in a candidate? So we are looking for a very basic communication skill, somebody who can just say their name, in English, who can explain where have he worked, what is the kind of work what he has done, and what are the kind of tools he has used in Illustrator. This is the basic communication skills what we are looking at. Second thing what we are looking at is basic knowledge in Illustrator. So this is what we are looking at when we are hiring for graphic designer role. I hope this information will help you and you will able to close as many positions as possible. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for watching.